Going back to what we were talking about before, Wyatt, with your cadence and taking advantage of a defense that is, they're jumpy. I assure you, like every single season. Okay. And they're going to play a lot of press man and they're going to play a lot of off man. Just freaking, trust how accurate you are, trust your decision making, trust your matchups. And, dude, don't be afraid to go over the top. Going into the cadence, let's see here. We'll watch your last tape really quick. Here we go, Jackson. Okay, you're getting ready to get the ball. Yes.
All right, cool.
So here, really quick, guys. Can people see the film fairly smoothly?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Is it cool for everybody? MJ, you
Yeah.
good?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
No way. All right, right on. I hope no one's lying to me. Okay, so Wyatt, really quick, you don't have to literally yell out your cadence, but what is your cadence?
So there's two I use. It's just ready, go for one of them. And then the other one is go, wide 80, hit.
Okay. In terms of, okay, so when you say ready, go, is there anything that you say before that to let the line and the rest of the offense know that you're basically going fast?
I yell get set.
So get set, get set, get set. And that's just they know, hey, we're getting ready to say ready, go.
And then ready, go. Yeah.
Okay. And then, sorry, remind me of the second cadence one more time.
Go, wide 80, hit.
Okay. Would you say that that's the cadence you use more often?
Well, earlier in the year I was, but ready, go is more effective or easier, just easier.
Okay. So if you're getting blitzed and you're needing a little bit more time to see what's going on pre-snap, see where you're going to need to get rid of the football, in relationship to what type of blitz you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say the second cadence, go, wide 80, ready, hit, is going to be a great opportunity for you to see the defense move pre-snap, because you can kind of elongate that cadence.
Mm-hmm.
You can change up the tempo of it because it's longer. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel comfortable with the next question is a very important question. Do you feel comfortable being able to change up that tempo of that cadence and your offense still fire off the ball well?
I'm gonna be honest, probably not.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
Okay. So fine. Even then, that second cadence is going to give you more opportunity to see the defense shift pre-snap and show what they're going to do post-snap. Shotgun. I'm trying to look at your shotgun. Okay, hold on. You clap in the shotgun?
Yeah. It's when I say go, I also clap.
Okay. So at the same time, you simultaneously are like, go.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so when you get into your ready position, when you go from, I hope it's playing smoothly in the slow motion. When you go from standing tall here to then getting into your ready position to snap the football, you can manipulate, guys. This is big. You can do this in a variety of different ways. I asked about the clap because you can, a lot of people will implement the clap as well to see if they can get any pre-snap movement. But your body language here, Wyatt, from standing up tall to then getting into a ready position is an indicator of what?
When I'm gonna snap it.
Correct. So that should give you an idea of how you guys can potentially manipulate what, Jack?
Any type of movement, rolling from the safeties, blitzing, corner, like
For sure. All
corner
around defense, right? Yeah. So, and that can be done through our cadence, through body language, through a clap, if that's what we're using as a indicator to the center that we're ready for the football. You know, if you watch myself, I think MJ used to give me some crap about it at our sessions, but I will lift up my right leg before I snap the football. And I do it purposefully now to use it as a like a tell to try to get the defense to think that I'm getting ready to snap it. I also implemented claps this season as well. So there's a variety of different ways we can do that. So speaking of Culver City, and I think I've made my point with helping yourself see what defense the other team is playing. Wyatt, you threw some really, really nice passes against Redondo. How many points did you guys score again?
14.
You guys only scored 14?
Yeah, just 2 passing touchdowns.
Gotcha. How was your run game?
We probably ran for besides me running, we probably ran for 40 yards all game.
How many attempts? This isn't categorized either. Shit.
I'm not sure, but we should have had more. Definitely.
Gotcha.
I'd say we passed more though, because we were trailing.
Got it.
And our starting running back's out for the year, so.
Sorry to hear that, man. Is it still smooth for you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so if any of you guys tell Coach Wright I'm doing this, I'll throw a football at your head. Okay, so when they bring that safety down, Wyatt, so it's Culver, they run a 3-4. Okay, they run a 3-4. Here they're down linemen. And these positions are called centaur and anchor. They most of the time the anchor is the rusher. So in this situation, he's the anchor. They try to set up to the strong side or to the field. But when a safety comes down over him, that doesn't necessarily mean that he's, I guess he's going to stay down and help underneath and he's blitzing and they're giving some sort of zero look. If they do it to the centaur side, who is going to be the guy not showing more of a rushing stance, he's going to most likely blitz. You got me?
Mm-hmm.
So he rolls there throughout the cadence, right? Important to pay attention to that, Wyatt. They will. Sorry, go ahead. Who was talking?
Jack, I was just wondering if Wyatt plays Culver City this week.
He does.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Last game.
He does. So what are we seeing to the field side, MJ?
Zone.
Mm-hmm. Does that corner have any safety help?
No.
So what are we going to anticipate he's going to do?
He's gonna follow his man.
And he's going to bail. And Wyatt, I will say this about like their flat defenders. Man, they give away the hitches so much when they play off coverage. They give it away so much.
So like
So-
right now to the field.
Yeah, they give it away a lot. You see how he's like not even, he's focused on number 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
They match. They really like to, they like to play match. They like to play a lot of man technique, a ton of man technique. In terms of like the flat defenders, right? Your strong safety here, your nickel, whatever you want to call them. When they show that one high look, it's very simple. It's a very, very simple defense. They really trust their athletes a lot. So press man here, right? Are we seeing this press man to the field?
Yeah.
Little more of a zone technique to the boundary, zone eyes. But man, look at how favored
Yeah.
this safety is to the boundary. This is an excellent opportunity for what right now, Wyatt? To the field, if we're going to throw the football.
Streak.
Yeah, we could definitely feel confident throwing over the top here. He has no help.
Mhm.
Now that's a big throw, right? And here, let's see the blitz off the edge here. Now, 42, is that 42 or 12?
42.
Right
I
here?
think. Yeah.
Okay, so he's the anchor. He's the anchor. He's going to be the guy that's going to be rushing you more often than not if he's on the line of scrimmage. Here he is again.
So usually whoever shows like they're gonna rush is gonna rush.
A lot of the times, and 42 is the anchor. I can tell by the way he's
Standing.
the way he rushes and the way 31 goes. He's not as. You see where he is now?
How would you know which one's which? Just off where they are?
I just know based off of like just positioning, what they're doing, what they're having number 42 do more often, just based on the first few plays of the game. He's the anchor because they're playing their base defense right now.
Mhm.
So this is a combo coverage, guys. Jake, what do we see right here on this matchup on the boundary side?
You see a man.
We see man to man. We see eyes on the receiver. And then Jack, what do you think they're going to be running towards the field?
3.
3, right? But we talked about what, Wyatt, with the nickel over number 2.
You'll probably stay inside.
Okay. So for whatever reason, he's just kind of sinking into coverage, even though he has a man matchup on the boundary side. So that's not really like that's not as traditional of a look, in my opinion, right? Like if you have a man-to-man matchup here, the running back is on the right side and he just kind of floats here. You know, he's
Looks
kind
like a missed assignment.
of somewhat, right? But look at the previous plays. Here he is again. Same exact scenario. Same exact scenario. Now he drops into zone. So it's a little bit of a different technique. But I guess what I'm trying to say is he's kind of just floating there. You know, he's in that area, but you already have a one-on-one matchup there with the corner. So the advantage is either that one-on-one matchup over the top if you really feel like that safety isn't going to get over. Sorry, let me go back. Right, because here he's favoring the boundary, so he's playing the short side of the field. Right, if we want to go over the top here, safety's at an advantage. So right now, I love the field side because they've got this defender over here that is he's sinking, right? Here's our flat defender. He's rushing. That's a lot of, in my opinion, this is a lot of space. There's a lot of zones in between these three defenders here. We've got a curl flat zone. We've got a slant flat zone. We've got a high low potentially if we want to run like a dagger concept. Or maybe we, let me undo this really quick. What's another 3-by-1 look we could run to this cover 3 technique that we're anticipating to the field?
So we call it salt at Bosco, but it's basically a seam from the number 3, arrow from the number 2, and slant from the number 1.
Love it. Love it. Talk to me a little bit about how each of these defenders are going to be impacted by those routes and that concept.
So that backer,
This one here?
yeah, he would sync with the seam, and the seam would also probably take out the safety too.
For sure.
And then your read would be the overhang, which is that guy over the number 2 receiver. If he goes over the top of the slant, you want to probably hit the arrow. But if he tries to go under, then that just sets a pick on the number 1, and you just throw the slant.
You guys got that? Is everyone clear on that read? It's quite messy here now, but
The slant arrow concept.
yeah, it turns into a slant. It's just slant arrow. Slant.
Outside linebacker. Right.
Yeah, but what's great about it is the seam. The seam is awesome because it really it really allows you to just bring your eyes over to your key. This nickel over number 2, Jack called him the overhang. It's another way to describe him, right? But it really allows you to bring your eyes over there because this seam is like setting a pick for this backer here. This backer can't read your eyes as well and like fly over to read that slant flat or slant arrow, excuse me. Is everyone clear on that? So here we have a curl let's take a look at like how the corner plays a hitch or like outside curl. Look at how much space you have to throw this route right here. You see that, Wyatt?
Yeah.
They're going to play man against you. I would watch Redondo as much as possible, and that's exactly how they're going to play against you guys. Because they think that like this is how the coaches think. They're like, oh, we're playing some white boys, we're playing some freaking dudes from Samo. We have so many better athletes than them. We're just going to play man and just beat them.
Also, Redondo didn't have their quarterback.
Huh?
Redondo didn't have their quarterback this game.
I know.
So
I
do
know.
you think it might have changed it, or same thing?
I think that just because of like your personnel
Yeah.
on offense, I think that you'll get a lot of the same looks.
All right.
And go ahead.
One of my coaches was talking about when they go into cover 0,
Mm-hmm.
we could put our like tight end on like a seam route.
Yes. Their safeties play really, really aggressively to the run.
Yeah.
Especially if you were to do some sort of play action.
And that's just with the linebacker 1-on-1.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so a lot of 1 high against Redondo so far. Let's see if they get a playoff. Nope. Is it still smooth for you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, solid.
Sweet. Okay, so we've got a trips look. Dang, are we gonna not get this playoff either? Okay. Here we go. 1 high. I would say that this is more of like their off coverage. It seems like it might be like 1st and 15 or 1st and 20. 1st and 15. 1st and 15 or 2nd and 15, whatever it is. We got 15 yards to go. and they're playing a little bit further off. Do you know who number 3 is, Wyatt? I don't want you to say his name if you know who he is. On Culver City. Do you know who number 3 is? Huh?
Wait, what are you asking? What
I
position?
said, do you know
he
who
is?
number 3 is on Culver City? Like, just like, do you know who he is as a person?
I think I might have heard about him yesterday, but no.
Okay. I think that he's somebody that you guys can throw against.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Why is he bad?
He's just not. I think he's someone you can throw against. I'm going to keep it at that. He's someone you can
Okay.
throw against. And if you see this, like, what look again do we have to the field, guys?
3.
We got 3. A lot of combo coverage. Man right now to the boundary. Here comes 31 and 42. So he starts walking up. Do you see that, Wyatt?
Mm-hmm.
That's his tell. Blitz. He's coming.
Get the ball off quick.
Yes. Now the running back is late over there. This is where Culver City will kill you, is if you don't pick those up and you don't get rid of the football quickly. If you don't think that you are going to be protected, you need to remind yourself of, especially if you're throwing the football, what?
Get it off quick.
Yeah, you got to get it off quick. You got to know where your outlet is to get rid of the football.
And know who's free.
Say that again.
Know who's free off the line.
Oh, for sure. And that's why I'm saying with Culver City, they will tell you what they are doing if you can figure out this, your cadence well enough. And what I mean by that is, can you do it to the point where it doesn't mess up the offensive line and the receivers that are getting set, and the whole offense. So there's no false starts, there's no jumps.
I'm gonna also try to go on first sound, maybe.
For sure.
So
especially with the run game.
Yeah.
Okay. Pre-snap, what are we seeing, guys? How many people are in the box right now?
0. There's like
8,
7.
7 or 8.
7 are in the box. I would say there's one high safety.
Oh yeah.
There's
Okay,
one high
that's-
safety. There's 4 people down the line of scrimmage. 4, 9, 10, 11. Corner to the boundaries showing man. Here's 42. It's very unlikely that he's going to drop into coverage. He's their anchor. He's their rusher. Six is sinking. And Wyatt, what I would be doing through your cadence is, and through as you're getting ready to go and set up under center, you're setting up for, being in the gun, fake like you're getting ready a couple times. See if you can, start, get set, get yourself ready. See if you can see any movement with the rest of the secondary and the linebackers.
And coach.
Yes, sir.
This week everything's gonna be under center. So
Okay. So
yeah.
even more likely then, dude, that you're going to be getting cover 1 and they're going to be stacking the hell out of the box.
Because they're gonna think we're gonna run.
For sure. And they're going to try to pressure the hell out of you, dude.
Yeah.
Because you're throwing the ball. You're throwing the ball decently. And they know that that's a big part of their attack. They are going to try to get you to get rid of the football as fast as possible. And they're going to force your receivers to have to get off a press coverage and have to work and get open. Okay.
All right.
That's the feedback I got for you. We're going to move on to a different film because MJ and Jack, you guys have some opponents this week too, correct?
Yeah.
Who are you playing,
Yep.
Jack?
Santa Margarita.
Santa Margarita. They got a JV team?
Yep.
All right. Talk to me a little bit about what you've seen so far with Santa Margarita.
Well, obviously, I'm just going off of varsity tape because we don't get JV film.
Okay.
But they're very they have a lot of different coverages. So they run Tampa 2, they run 1, they run 0, and a little bit of 4.
So they're all over the place.
Yeah.
Are you able to recognize are they showing everything pre-snap?
No, they like to roll. They like to corner blitz. They're pretty good at disguising.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's it's always nice to play against a team that is disciplined like that, and
Yeah.
it's a good challenge.
For sure.
Okay, we're gonna start with MJ's film first, and then Jack will end on yours.
Cool.
MJ, Culver City throws the heck out of the ball against Warren. Who's MHS? Mayfair?
Yeah, that's Mayfair.
Okay, is there any game that you feel like is like most like your offense? Or a game
Probably.
that you like to watch, just in general?
Probably the Culver one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if you have good. Okay, good. This is a good. So from what I remember, they play a lot of too high. They play a lot of combo coverage, where or cloud coverage, I should say, where they will play like one corner to the flat, another corner will play deep. Is it still smooth for you guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
They smack Culver City. They freaking whoop their ass. And the one thing that they gave Culver City, from what I remember, you're gonna see it right here, is they gave them the flats like a mug. Here is your little.
Is this Alex?
This is Sammy.
Oh, okay.
This is Sammy. Sammy and Alex. I don't know what it was like against PV, but they only scored 7 points again. They're having some trouble at the offensive line, and also just the receiver position. Sammy isn't necessarily playing that bad. They're just not flowing very well as an offense. Okay, so going back really quick, MJ, you guys love to run this play. You run it in a little bit of a different way, but this is going to be a great play for you guys. Feel confident getting rid of that football quickly on that little running back screen or bubble, whatever you want to call it. And here's an example really quick of this combo coverage I'm talking about. So MJ, do you see how many high safeties you have?
Yeah.
How many?
2.
Okay. Talk to me a little bit about the field corner versus boundary corner.
The boundary corner, he's pressed, so
Do you have safety help?
he's a man. No.
No, not that much. Safety's definitely favored over to the forward receiver side. Is the middle field open or closed?
It's closed.
Could it become opened by if you were able to get this safety somehow to go that way?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe like if he's running a route like this, could that open up the middle of the field?
Yeah. If that safety stays where he's at or moves more that way.
Okay, so think about this look in terms of a 4 vertical read. So I know you guys like to run 4 verts, right?
Yeah.
So what I would be thinking about 4 verts, let's imagine right now, because they very likely will show this against the trips look too. Ooh, my hip is tight. Oh my god. Sitting on a yoga ball. Let's see if we can see this look to trips. Kind of that look. I think what I'm trying to say is if you have a trips look where that backside safety to the single receiver side is really, really favored over to the trip side, right? He can still go this way, right? But he's going to definitely be our key when we read 4 verts against trips. We're going to look at him first because if we see this one-on-one matchup here, MJ, right? And as we drop back, we see him go like this. Where should we throw the football?
1-on-1.
Yep. If he starts playing over the top, we can then progress to our next key and read the 3 vert side. And most likely, right, do you run 4 verts out of trips like with a number 3 running like a bender route?
Yeah. Yeah, we
Okay,
do.
so most likely, right, you're going to be working the 2 and the 1 receiver and trips, and you're going to be then keying on that other safety. Is he playing over the top of number 1 or is he playing over number 2 and staying on the half?
Okay.
Does that make sense in terms of your progression?
Yeah.
Does anyone have any questions on that progression in a 2 high safety look for 4 verts with trips? I mean, this is that situation. It's almost that situation right there. Like here, instead of we have verts coming by number 1 and I'm sorry, by number 2 and number 3. And then number 4 has this little drag coming across. I would be willing to bet if he came this way, he would hold that safety for you, right? If that safety is staying in the middle or staying on the hash and not really being too aggressive towards that, shoot, he ends up bailing. If that safety ends up staying, you can go either here or middle.
Okay.
So I think you bang that in there right there, right, guys? Sammy
Yeah.
throws a great ball here. Needs to be caught. What is this to you, MJ? Pre-snap.
Quarters.
Okay, quarters, maybe cover 2.
Yeah.
Really pay attention to how their corners read flats and flat threats. So here, like here's a flat. He's still bailing here. Because you guys like to run a lot of quick game as well. Here in this situation, how are our corners playing? Really quick.
They're pressed.
They're pressed up. All right. Safeties are different level as well. This is the first time we're seeing both corners pressed up. The box is stacked up. They got 6 people. They got 6 people in the box. Here's this number 3. I'm sorry, this defender over number 3 pressed up as well. Here's your big giveaway. He's more of like a linebacker that's walked up over his man, just eyeing him down, right? So right now I'm really thinking, okay, they're in cover one at least. And here they end up blitzing as well. So big giveaway is the defender over number 3. Also, both corners for the first time in the game are playing press. Safeties are different level as well. With the quarters, sorry, going back to that really quick. We're going to see that again. Trust me. Before I move on to this play, I want to finish that thought. With the quarters, MJ, your job this week is to really focus on whether or not their corners, when you think they're in quarters, are reading the flat at all. Right? Like, because
Okay.
Wyatt, you remind me what team you played where the corner was reading number 2?
PV.
PV, right? So basically, can you explain really quick again that corner's read and how it determined whether or not they were going to play cover 2 or quarters?
Yeah, so it would be the corner. They would sit if number 2 went out within like to the flats, and if they didn't, they'd go with number 1 and bail.
So
It's
do you
pretty
understand? MJ, does that kind of help with what your homework assignment is in terms of what you're looking
Yeah.
for? Because that's
Yeah.
huge with like, hey, like I have my 5-yard out and my outside go. Do I have confidence throwing that 5-yard out? Do I know that corner's going to bail with that go? Or is he reading number 2 and is he gonna break on that? Do they have different defenses where maybe they have different reads? Can I throw my double slant to that side? Stupid quads, man. MJ, what's happening here?
Everyone's pressed up and looks like they're gonna blitz.
Okay.
But
coverage
the
would you say?
corner,
Huh?
the corner to the boundary side is just playing off a little
Okay.
off
Where are his eyes though?
on his man.
Okay. Jack, what coverage would you say this is?
0.
Yes, I would 1,000% agree with you. This safety is very, very shallow. Every other defender over their receivers. Jake, where are all of their eyes?
They're on their man.
Right. So, I mean, this is man to man. These linebackers are very likely blitzing, and you got to get rid of the football quick.
Does the safety have the running back, or what? What's he doing?
Ooh, great question, Wyatt. Great question. So him walking down into the box is definitely a tell that both these guys are coming and they are not responsible for the running back. If he were to play further back and both these guys are showing that they're going to blitz,
Cover 1, maybe.
it's very likely that it's cover 1 or just one of them are coming and then the other is going to be responsible for the running back. Great question.
Yeah.
Great question. Let's see how they play it here. He's got the back, I would say, and quarterback. As soon as they see, he's basically eyes in the backfield. If he sees running back protect, he's going to go and try to pursue quarterback or is being told to spy. Wow, great throw, Sammy. You guys just saw that smoothly. That was a dime. Okay, we've got a smash concept here, and they just win vertically. So, MJ, I got on your ass about running smash, dude. You want to tell the group about no, I'm kidding. MJ wasn't being that greedy.
Dude.
But he goes, dude. Raise your hand in here if you have had your coach tell you who to throw the football to.
I'm raising my hand.
Okay. So MJ was put in that situation, and I was at MJ's game this past weekend, sitting next to his mom, who was just having the time of her life as soon as someone would just get their freaking head rocked. She loved the big hits. It was awesome. And MJ was forced to throw a smash concept to the corner against cover 3. And they ran it the play before. And what did the corner do, MJ? The play before.
He came down on the hitch.
And what happened with the smash route?
Oh, dude, it was a touchdown.
Oh, it was wide open. But then what happened during the play that?
Our lineman got greedy and they were holding.
Oh, darn it. Okay, so they held and then they called smash again. But then what happened? What did the corner do?
He bailed.
He freaking bailed.
Yeah.
All right, and I hope MJ has rewatched that clip because I have a few times. And because the underneath was just screaming wide open for like this 10 to 15 yard gain that they would have got, no doubt. So with that being said, smash here. This is not cover 3. Is it, MJ?
No, it's not.
So in this situation, what is a better route here against this press coverage? The hitch or the corner?
Corner.
For sure. Especially because we have every single time a nickel comes up and guards my slot, man, I don't care. My slot is better. That is a mismatch in my eyes. If a safety comes down and has to play man coverage, that is not their strength. That is not what they are meant to do. So I love that matchup much more than the hitch. Now, hey, if you see that corner bail, make your read. But if you're seeing that zero look pre-snap, you're really anticipating the fact that you're going to put this ball over the top. Nice touch. And it's high up the field most likely.
Yeah.
Right? And you're not afraid of that safety getting over there. It's this is one-on-one. Okay. So here's another look. This is a different look we're getting now. This is the last play we're going to go over, and then we're going to look at some of Jack's tape before we're done, okay? So boundary side, we're seeing man-to-man. We all can kind of agree with that. Then to the field, and also, is there a high safety over this boundary receiver?
No.
Man, I love 4 verts here. I really love that one-on-one matchup, especially if you trust your guy. Okay, now to the trip side, our point man's covered. And let's see how the rest of their defense plays. Kind of zone. But it almost looks like that safety has eyes for, these receivers here. So he's focused on somebody there. That other receiver is playing. That other corner is playing off. Let's see if we can see that again. Unfortunately, that's the last play we're going to go over. But MJ, take a look and see if you can find that defense again in that trips look. This 2x2 look. This will be the last play. I lied. Let's see. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 5. Okay. So here's a 1 high look, MJ. Here's a 1 high look. Who is he right there?
That's the backer.
Okay, maybe a nickel too, potentially?
Yeah.
Yeah? Who's he?
Also could be a nickel or backer.
Okay, are these your corners?
Yep.
All right, what coverage do you think they're in pre-snap?
1.
Why? Why do you think that?
Because there's one high safety and the corners, even though they're off, it looks like they have their eyes on their man.
Okay. Pay attention to this one high look. When you see this one high look, these two guys are telling you how they're going to play number 2. And that if you have flat threats, they're going to follow. If your number 2 or your point man has a vertical threat, Jake, what do you think they're going to do? What do you think the defenders are going to do? If there's a vertical threat by either him or him. Based on how they're aligned pre-snap, where their eyes are, how
All of them, I would think.
they're gonna. I would totally agree. So if he's vertical, he's following and clearing. You have a flat here or an out. I love it. Vertical hitch, vertical out. That's going to clear that flat defender out of there. These corners are playing off. And they're going to play over the top. That's why they're playing off. Let's watch here. That's exactly what they actually run here. They run out. Watch that. And go. Go. Watch point man. He turns. He's out of there. Ball. He's out there. It's first down. It's 1st and 23. I don't care. Both sides are open. Great first down play. MJ, pay attention to how when you have a one high safety look. Oh, same situation we had at that trip side. When you have a one high safety look, pay attention to if you have a nickel that's playing press, eyes are on number 2. Maybe that's giving away who the flat defender is going to be and how you can manipulate the flat. All right?
Okay.
Okay. Last but not least, Mr. Jack. The bad that I've like memorized your guys' huddle accounts.
No, that's good.
It's good, yeah. It's kind of funny.
I keep up with all your guys' tape. I watch it. I want to be able to give you guys feedback. Why am I going all the way down to the bottom of your thing? Okay, Santa Margarita. Opponent scout. Wow, how nice is it to have 8 all games.
Damn.
Awesome. Okay. What do we want to watch? Jack, you got like 7 to 8 minutes.
Let's watch. Oh, Luke.
Mo Sal put up 49 on him. That's a lot.
69.
Oh, I'm sorry. Lot. Yep. My bad. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you can watch that game. That's cool.
Okay. Okay, first play of the game is a touchdown. So let's see what went right. What'd they do? I've watched actually so much Los Al film. Dude, they just go deep to their guys like they're doing here. And they just win. Or they'll throw some bubbles. They do RPOs every once in a while. Oh wait, no, this is Santa Margarita's offense. Shoot. But back to Los Al, they throw so many go balls. It's Malachi Nelson and Makai Lemon, and that's about it. Okay, Santa Margarita. He looks like he's getting ready to be like more of a robber. Okay, he's coming down. Interesting. Okay, love this box to run the football.
Yeah, that's what.
Love this box to run the football. Wyatt, you kind of played against the defense that did this last week. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So Wyatt played against Redondo, and Redondo was playing this funky like three high safety look where they bring both corners down and press the outside ones.
Yeah.
and just play 5 in the box, and then like
Yeah.
the safeties would try to like run fit. It's funky. It kind of tricks you a little bit. Okay, they're running around. They're all over the place. They don't know where.
It doesn't look that weird in game though.
You said it does not?
No, I feel like it looks more complex in film,
Yeah.
but it's still weird.
If you can run the ball, it'll. And Jack, what does St. John Bosco love to do?
Streak.
Streaks. I was going to say run the ball. You guys freaking run the hell out of the football. I think you guys run the ball a lot.
Well, I mean, bro, we literally have Derrick Henry 3.0. 2.0.
Is that hold on, what's his name again?
Cam Jones.
Hold on, is that who Paul told me about? Let me see. Yes, that fool's a dog.
Yeah.
He's very, very, he's only a junior.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. That kid can really run the rock. Yes. What'd you call him? Derrick Henry 3.0?
I meant 2.0, but
Oh, 2.0. Okay, so here in this situation, outside,
so like moving late. I don't know.
moving super late. Almost looks like 2-man.
Yeah, they run that.
This is 2-man here. Actually, no, because if 2-man he'd come out here. Safety is late, is playing over the top. Can't tell if this is cover 1 or missed assignment 2-man. Anyways,
Probably a bad play to watch.
Yeah, probably a bad play to watch. Right, moving on. 1 high, outside. What are we seeing, Jack?
1.
Okay. That just gave it away.
Yeah. Out, like quick game, like out routes look good.
Especially the number 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to.
Sure. Right, 5-yard outs and outside goes.
Yeah.
Even just like a like stick, right?
Yeah.
Stick concept. And hey, if you like that
box
matchup,
looks really good.
say it again.
Box looks really good.
Talk to us a little bit about what box is.
So the box is like the air. It's like from the tackles or like a little bit outside the tackles.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about a route. Yes, you said
like
box looks good in terms of what? Protection?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Right, we're 6 for 6. We're good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Moving on to the next play. Okay, here's that little 3 high safety look again. It's almost like Redondo copied it. This is exactly the same defense that Redondo was running, right, Wyatt? I mean, basically this is an inverted. What does anyone know?
Smash.
Sorry, coverage wise.
Oh, inverted. Inverted 2.
How many deep do we have?
3. Oh, cover 3.
This is inverted 3. So who are our flat defenders?
The corners.
Corners. Yep. Corners. Oh, sorry. Corners are the flat defenders. Then we have 3 high safeties.
It's like Tampa too, but like he's just already there.
Yeah, exactly. And who knows? Maybe that's what they call it. Like I don't really care. It's just there's 3 high safeties. The corners are playing underneath.
There has been times where the mic literally runs all the way back.
There you go. Here's your seams.
Yeah.
Holy
Facts.
crap, man. Those are big time. Middle of the field is still pretty open in this situation.
Definitely.
The smash, though. Oh, man. Look at this. The number 1 quarterback in the freaking nation.
Bro, I swear, Malachi just not be reading, bro. He just throws it.
He does not read. He's not reading. He's just got such a great arm, man. And I think that, you know, guys, like, take what the defense gives you. Take what the defense gives you, and they'll give you the game. It's so dang true. And, you know, I think that, like, that's one thing that a team like Culver City right now, because look at that ball. It's freaking perfect. It's freaking perfect. He throws a dot. But who's wide ass open?
Number 2.
Like, just, this is such an easier throw. This is a throw that you're like, oh, hell yeah, I made that, and I can put that as my, like, 3rd or 4th clip on my highlight. Like, who gives a shit? Throw the hitch. And MJ, you're probably playing Wyatt and MJ, both of you guys have tough opponents.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are the underdogs. There's no doubt about it.
Definitely.
Take the hitch.
Yeah.
And, you know, shit, this is going to be, this is the last thing I'm going to end film on. I'm going to stop the recording and keep this in the room. Hold on.